Do, do, come on, stream.
Oh, are we live?
So,
Yay!
hear us.
We can hear us all.
Awesome. All right. So,
Okay. I guess we should introduce ourselves since we're here on the Holmat stream, Con Runner stream, right?
yes, Runner stream.
And for once, the Con Runners are not on screen.
Oh no.
I mean, we're over here. I mean, I'm over here, and then we got Greg over here, which is currently monitoring. He's hiding over here. He's hiding now.
Usually we give about like 5 minutes before we start intro so that everyone can start joining the stream.
I mean, so far everything's good, and then we actually have a third person.
But we're not going to tell them about that.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a little bit.
Ah, okay.
People,
So we're gonna wait a little bit. We're just gonna tease
people.
people.
Kind of scroll and are like, oh, that's interesting. Let's tune in. We're waiting for them to tune in.
They're probably like, who are these crazy people? What happened to our normal faces?
Yeah.
How are you guys today?
Good. Good. It's been a day.
It's been a day.
It's been a Wednesday.
Yes. Felt like a Monday
Oh
yesterday.
gosh, that was exactly Monday.
I woke up with a headache, and I'm like, oh, I need to drive. I need to get places.
Yeah.
Don't bounce around in the chair.
Okay.
Yeah, Zach is joining us in Tampa this time instead of remotely from Orlando.
But the entire team. Well, we're missing some of our regular stream team. They're off doing other things too.
Yeah,
I guess
Diane.
that's all right. I guess if they have it.
the night off.
Yeah.
Diane and Lark are hanging out at home.
Aw.
Yeah.
I thought
Nice.
Diane had something with work. Or something she was going to be doing.
Oh no. I thought she's getting over con crud.
Yeah.
She really is.
She went
Poor girl.
over at AFO.
Oh.
You were over there, weren't you?
Yeah, you were too. I saw you. I had a really good time. I was there Friday and Saturday,
Okay.
and then I came home and hung out and chilled out Sunday.
Yeah, Greg and I popped over there for Saturday.
Mhm.
Saw Zach for a little bit, and
Yeah, I saw Zach.
see a few other people.
I might have purposely arranged for Zach to get a little surprise at the burlesque show.
Yeah, that was an
Welcome.
interesting time. Thanks for that.
We've had a few surprises like that planned.
Hey,
for-
Zach,
for
do you know
some-
where on
some
here
other
you'd
people.
like to watch the stream?
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
you know, I just
YouTube,
felt
right?
like that
YouTube.
Zach really needed that experience in his life.
Yeah, man, I wish I could have seen that because
It was really
I'm sure
good.
it was perfect.
Um,
Did he turn about as red as our shirts?
so I couldn't see him from the tech booth, but I assume.
I had a Chuck in my face. Let's say that.
Yeah.
You had a chuck in your
A
face.
shirtless
Yes.
Chuck.
I had a shirtless Chuck in my face, not once but twice, because he had to climb over to me to get to his girlfriend, which was sitting behind me.
Ah, okay. okay.
Yeah, that was. I mean, it was Chuck being
Chuck being Chuck.
Chuck, and
Yeah.
it's
Dancing
everything
Kakashi,
you
as people know him.
Yeah.
So
breakdancing Kakashi being
Yeah.
breakdancing Kakashi,
yeah.
and it's perfect.
Well, we are low audio, no one can hear. Let me see if I can turn that up for you guys.
So this is why we ramble for the next 5
Facebook
minutes.
sounds cool. Let's see. Here's just on YouTube.
Okay.
I guess we'll just keep rambling so they can test our audio.
So I got Carrie and Nadia. Can you not hear us? I want to make sure that the audio. We have a new setup, so it's got to be that we don't have everything right when we start. So
Give us time. Be patient with us.
okay,
trying.
I am going to see if I can get chat over to you guys, so that
Did
way
you
you can
see
see
any good
everything.
cosplay at AFO?
Oh my god, I saw so many good cosplays, but you know I don't know what any of them are.
Of course you don't. They're really low. I hear.
Can you guys see that?
Oh, I
What?
can. I
Oh,
can
hey,
see that.
look
Yes.
at that. All right.
So.
So now they can see chat, and I'm trying to get the notes up there. So,
Perfect.
but do we want to go ahead and start, or
But not the other side.
All right, so
I'm guessing.
Facebook and YouTube is good, and those are the only ones we're
Okay.
streaming to right
I
now.
am
right?
turning up those two so that way you can hear them a little bit easier.
Perfect.
I think it just might be that you guys might be a little low. I mean,
we also-
I'm usually right up here, so
yeah, we're
it's
also further
I mean,
from the mics.
okay.
I guess I
Is
can.
that a little bit better, Carrie?
Yeah, definitely move the microphones closer to your mouths.
Oh,
Zach's very
Nope.
loud.
no.
My voice carries
Well,
a lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
All right, let's see if that works. If it doesn't, slowly sneak down throughout the entirety of
Right.
the.
How's that?
Is that good? So audio wise?
We'll know in about 45 seconds once everybody's caught up to everything. So,
They're gonna scream at us, no, you're too loud now.
all right. So,
Alright.
do you want to go ahead and go?
Yeah.
I'll take it from here.
Go
Alright.
ahead.
Alright, so my name is Jared. I'm your Director of Guest Relations. I take care of all of our special media guests all throughout the convention. A bit small. What does that mean?
I think they're talking about audio.
Oh.
And I'm Amanda. I am the contest director. I handle all of the contests. So, yay!
what convention is that at, guys?
Oh, it's
Oh,
totally in
that's
Holiday
right.
Month. So I thought they could figure it out from all the branding.
Right? I mean,
You know?
we got palm trees behind us, so.
Oh,
that might be
listen,
throwing them
it's
off a little
Florida.
bit.
Palm trees are socially acceptable for every season.
I agree, but our friends that are visiting us from other places, they might not agree.
Okay, I will give you
I
that.
shouldn't smack my mic.
It's fine. I smacked myself in the face. It's cool. You know, we're just here. Oh,
Oh,
sup,
hi,
sup,
Rose.
Rose.
All right. So aside from myself and Amanda here with the Holmat team, we also have another special guest with us that is tuning in from Texas, right? I believe
Yeah.
that's where he's at today.
Listen, palm trees are also socially acceptable in Texas.
I mean, yes, but I mean, I love palm trees. I grew up with them, but again, we might have some other people that are
Okay.
like, what are palm trees?
Okay,
So-
I'll accept this. We should introduce our guest. You know
We
him better.
should. So, if you all remember, we introduced or announced a special guest for our last week. It was Mr. J. Michael Tatum, or as I call him, Michael, because I'm sure he would probably haunt me if I kept using that J. So we're gonna bring. I think he's on screen now.
Yeah,
he's right
there.
Look,
All right,
there
say
he
hi,
is.
everybody,
Hey,
Michael.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Thanks for calling me Michael. I was gonna punch you.
Well, I'm glad that you won't, because I mean, you got more muscles than I do.
You
Currently.
wouldn't punch someone with glasses, would you?
Oh well, if I'm wearing glasses, does that make it fair?
No.
No. No. You know how expensive they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
But
Well,
if I
let's
have
not
to,
put
I'll
it
take them
down.
off for you.
We go way back, way far too back.
Way back to year 3.
Has it really been really long?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're on
God.
year 9 now.
We're old.
I know.
Shh, don't remind us.
I mean, whatever. It's progression of time. Nothing we can do about it.
Exactly. It's gonna happen whether we want it to or not. So.
Totally.
All right. So, Michael, how's everything been for you? I know you were just. What?
If you see me getting distracted every now and again, forgive me. It's because I have a little French bulldog at my feet that likes to chew on everything,
Okay.
including my toes.
You can't mention a French bulldog and then not put the dog on screen. Please and thank you.
I can hook them up.
Introduce us to your puppy.
Here, this is Gus.
Oh,
Oh.
Gus!
Yeah, this is Gus. He is just 17 weeks old.
Oh, he's so cute.
The ears.
He's there's ears and his puppy breath. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you see the tapestry behind me? That's Genji.
Oh. Oh, I see it. Yes. Is he in
He's
sort
over
of
here on
like?
the floor chewing on a bone, but he's too big to get in my lap, so you'll just have to imagine.
I am, and I'm gonna always imagine it in that like Tudor outfit.
Right. This
Pretty
is
much.
perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
We spoil our dogs.
I mean, doesn't everybody? I mean,
Yeah.
my dog has his own blanket.
What else
like
would
his-
you have a dog for?
Right.
Right.
Other than spoil it.
They're French bulldogs. They're made for spoiling.
Exactly.
That's the whole purpose of their existence.
That's just all dogs. They're all meant for spoiling.
True.
Mhm.
Fair.
So.
All right. So I think we're still just trying to check and make sure that everything's still working
Is
correctly.
everything working well?
We got a lot of people saying hi. Damien, Carrie can hear us just fine. Maggie says, "Oh my God, Tatum."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kathy says, "Hi, Michael."
Yeah, a lot
let's
of people are
see.
saying hello and saying hi.
Hi.
All right. So let's see. We've got a lot of announcements to make over this next little bit of time.
We do.
Zach, they're saying that Michael's volume's a little bit low.
It's a little low? Okay, I can turn it up.
Okay.
Turn up.
Let me know. So I'm listening to chat, and I do have Greg watching the stream to make sure everything's good. If you guys have any problems, I am listening on chat, and I can hear you. And so I'm trying to make sure the volumes are not blowing out your ears, as well as not destroying everything. I'm a little loud, just
We
because my voice
appreciate
carries.
that,
Well,
Zach.
that's just you, Zach.
We do.
Yeah.
And we heard you
You're-
for it.
You're piloting this ship.
I'm trying not to destroy everybody's ears.
Zach, you're like the
We
King of
love that
Okay.
about you.
I'll pull them down.
That's like the first rule of what you do. So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anyway. Oh, look, all the hearts. I love that.
Right.
Everybody loves Holmat.
Yes.
If you don't,
Well,
you
then-
will.
Exactly.
We'll turn you to our side.
Eventually. And all it takes is one visit.
Really does. One
That's what
minute
got me
you're
hooked.
hooked. So other announcements, or do we have more announcements?
Well, we do, but let's go ahead and talk a little bit about your stuff. And
Oh, my
see
stuff.
what-
We're jumping straight into my stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you got to tell Michael about it.
Oh
So-
yes. So I'm trying to see him out of the. But there was a Pikachu in front of his face.
All I can do is doing this. It's adorable.
So contest applications will be up and ready for you to apply on Monday. That would be, let me look at the date. The 19th.
That would be the 19th. Yeah.
The 19th. I was like, it's gonna happen Monday.
Nice.
Come hell or high water, it will be Monday. So applications are open for Idolfest. They are open for the K-pop dance contest, and on Monday the 19th they will be open for the cosplay contest and the cosplay showcase. So yay! And again, reminder, they will be available on the website in the contest or main events or scheduling, one of those areas. You will find them. They will be a Google form. You just fill it out and send it our way, and we're really, really excited to see them all. I'm super stoked. So
I think we all are really
Yeah.
excited about the contest. And we get people asking about it or asking about them every single day on all of our social media.
believe me, I know. I keep looking at it going, I'm coming. I'm working on it. A lot of
And-
people have to check a lot of boxes before they can go out to the public. So
Yeah.
we're just trying to dot our I's, cross our T's, make sure everything's as good as we can get it before we release it to the public. And
Yeah.
let it go into the world.
Well, and that happens with a little bit of everything. I mean, even with our guest announcements, we want to make sure that we've got approvals from both sides. You know, the approval from the guests, from our team. Make sure that we've got the right collateral as far as their headshots, and that they're prepared for the announcement as well.
These cons are big moving machines.
Exactly.
Any changes for the contests? Who was that? Lark
Yep, Lark.
Lark Raster said that. Yes, as we said last stream, but you might not have seen it because if you don't make the streams a regular thing. So the K-pop dance contest or the dance cover contest is turning into a K-pop only contest. The Idolfest is very similar to as it was. We're now accepting original idols. So if you want to be an original idol, send us those applications. We're looking for that. The Holiday Runway contest has not changed other than we've added a surprise Christmas twist at the end. So, but you have to show up and you have to participate to find out what that is. I'm being very secretive about that.
I know. I don't even know what that one is.
Nope. That's a me and Greg and Crystal sat down and went,
I'm actually interested to know what contest you interested in, Michael, over there.
They kind of all sound awesome, but especially the one with the secret Christmas twist.
and then the biggest changes have been to the cosplay showcase. It's still going to be on Sunday, but it's going to be there's two little mini contests together. So there will be the cosplay contest, which is a craftsmanship and skit contest, but it's mainly craftsmanship with a grand prize of $1,000. and all of the other awards. Best in show is $1,000. Best prop, best group, best solo. All of that will be cash prizes, and then there will be the cosplay showcase, which will be giving away trips.
Trips. Do we know where those trips are going
So
this year?
for sure, we know we're going to be taking somebody to Anime Expo to LA for Anime Expo.
Okay.
And that includes flights, hotel, passes. We had a lot of fun.
It was so much fun
this year, and I know that the winners from last year had a bunch of fun too.
Yeah, they did.
I was chatting with them when I saw them at the event. And we do have some other trips planned, but nothing I can announce yet.
Okay.
So, and that's the rundown recap of the contest.
Speaking of announcements, so there's a special reason why we have Michael on today. So obviously we let him know that he was coming back last week, but he's actually here to help us announce another guest.
Yes.
So Michael, how about you tell us a little bit about this person? You already know who they are.
Well, the next guest we're going to announce is someone that's super awesome at what they do, and his star has really risen in the past couple of years. But he's doing more and more work, and he's about to be in like the biggest show on the planet with the rest of us, which is really awesome. And he's also right here next to me. Shall I bring him on?
Yes.
Let's do it. Babe, you're up.
Oh God.
Oh, here he
The
comes.
pressure.
Brandon McKinnon.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing,
Bigger
Brandon?
than a French bulldog.
just a little bit.
So,
All right.
welcome, Brandon McKenna. Yay! We're so happy to have you here.
Well, thank you. I should have the chat up. I only have the Twitch stream up, so I can't see anything. No, the YouTube stream up, so I can't see any other chats. So if there are other chats, let me know.
We'll keep an eye on. We'll throw
We'll let
questions
you know
your
what
way.
people are saying to us. Mostly it's all welcome Brandon so far.
Yeah, it's a lot of welcome, Brandon.
Thank you.
So Brandon, Michael just said that you're going to be on the biggest show out there. So I know nothing about any of this stuff. I'm still
baby.
They just got me to watch. I already forgot, what was it?
Hero Academia.
My
Hero
Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Attack on Titan, the first episode.
and the first episode of Attack on Titan.
Oh,
That
and
one
you
was
got Fire
gruesome.
Emblem. You haven't played it yet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you bought Fire Emblem.
I did. I bought Fire Emblem, but I haven't even opened it yet.
I appreciate that you bought it just because you want to cosplay one of the characters.
You weren't supposed to say anything.
I need
Well, I mean,
Beforehand.
announcements out of the bag here.
That's the
Great that you've seen the first episode of My Hero Academia, because that is the show that
Oh.
you're referencing.
perfect. All right. Well, I mean,
Yay.
now I'm just gonna have to have Greg
I'm
and
so
Crystal show me the rest of them.
for it.
Who has a rather big role to play
Yeah,
coming
just a
up.
little bit.
All right.
Exciting. Well,
Season
congrats.
4 commences.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, our Gus is very excited about it too.
Gus knows the good stuff.
All
Oh my
right.
gosh, she's crazy.
He wants to be a voice actor.
I get
Just gonna have an entirely family of voice actors over there.
Yes, Gus is a very, very vocal dog.
Oh, I
See?
hear that.
I mean,
All right.
He just has important things to say.
I has all these feelings that he needs to express. You know?
All right.
So,
So
what else have you been in, babe? Tell him what else you've
Oh
been
yeah, Black Clover.
Black Clover.
Black Clover. I mean, some people know that show. It's only been going on for a very long time,
Yes.
and will continue to go on
Yes.
for a while.
While
What are we on? We're on like episode 85, 86?
That sounds
something
about
like
right.
that. So a lot of episodes so
Mhm,
far,
mhm,
just
mhm.
going straight through, because that's the way Black Clover rolls.
Yeah.
On
You've also been in Dragon Ball Super.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball
recently.
Super. Thank
Which is
you.
awesome.
It's minorly important.
So he's checking all the important boxes.
Yeah.
it sounds like it.
you know.
All right. Sorry, we're just we've got some technical difficulties over here. I think are we good?
What's going on?
No, we're good.
No,
okay.
we're communicating with other things that are going on.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. You know, things happen out of the corner, and you're like, I don't
Is
know
there
what.
smoke? Is there fire that we can't see?
I mean,
No, I think
Greg's
we're
thinking
okay.
really
I
hard.
just imagine everyone in the background, like where we can't see, like just trying desperately to put out a fire with like a sledgehammer or something.
No, we're
No.
we're trying. I mean, me and Greg are making sure that the stream's not dying and making sure everything's all situated. But everything's working. Yeah,
Okay,
I think
all
our
right.
audio levels all
Remember,
situated.
knock on wood.
Right.
It's like a little child trying to bring him up very carefully.
Oh, yes.
Got it.
And then
Got
it's
it.
off you go.
Yes.
All right. So then we're good to keep going then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So I believe today is actually 4 months to the convention. To the date.
4 months to the
Almost.
convention.
I
Oh.
know. We've got still have so much
I have
work
so-
going on.
Or
So
much
much.
to see J. Michael Tatum.
But that
Ah,
means 4 months until we get to
Granted.
see these guys.
I mean,
I'm really
that's,
excited about that.
that's a high.
4
Right,
months till
right.
we get to see you guys.
Is there anything you're looking forward to at Holmat?
I think I know what they're looking forward to.
That's
That's what they're always looking forward to.
Spirit of unity and
The festivities.
collaboration and you know, dancing. Dancing's fun. Everyone.
Dancing,
Dancing.
is fun. Dancing is fun,
Yes.
especially
yes,
late
yes.
at night.
Yes.
Late
Yes.
at night. You wouldn't happen to be talking about the hottest men in anime?
You know, it's just
Oh,
a
that
cause.
rings a bell.
I really want to support that movement.
Ah, okay.
I mean, that's a solid cause to get behind.
Yes, it is.
I mean, there's just something at 9:30 p.m. on Friday night that's just they're really interested in.
Really, really interested.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Now,
If you're looking for us and you can't find us, I'm just saying there's certain places where we're probably gonna pop up.
Make sure you put that in their schedule.
oh, it's already there.
Okay.
It's already not even a pencil in. It is literally like chiseled in stone.
Stone.
Isn't my contract right around?
I'm pretty sure it was. So, I mean, I think we had to bring it back this year just because you guys were going to be here.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I mean, it was going to be here anyway. So,
I mean, they're all working so hard.
I just
You know,
don't want to show my
preparing,
support.
you
It's
know,
very
yeah.
important
Yeah.
to
It-
show
It
support.
is very
Yes.
important.
You know, we're all
Definitely.
one big con family.
And
definitely.
we all love Holmat After Dark.
Oh my God, Holmat After Dark is probably my favorite part about all of it.
Really?
But
That's your
In all
favorite part?
seriousness, it'll be great to come back. It's been a while, and
It has been a
We
while.
love Holmat. We love Orlando. We love the people there. It's super awesome. We've missed you guys.
Well,
And
we
we've
missed
missed
you.
you. That was not planned.
We've been spending a lot of time
I
together.
know.
Jinx.
Pinch poke, you owe me a Coke.
You can have all of them. I don't drink soda anymore. So.
Ugh.
You don't drink soda anymore.
No, I gave it up.
You gave it up.
Yes.
Do you drink coffee?
Nope. Very rarely.
Are you a
What?
tea guy?
I do drink tea.
Tea's solid.
Yeah.
I'm
Good
down.
for you.
But it's mostly
I have
tea
not
and
given
water.
up soda. I just drink no calorie soda, but it's still soda.
Yeah, no,
I
I
mean,
can't
if I have to have a soda, it's definitely a Coke Zero.
do
Then
that.
I feel a
Right.
little less guilty.
Right. All
I
right.
can't
So
even have normal Cokes anymore because when I have them, they taste too sweet.
I know it's just weird.
Yeah.
All right. So we still have a lot of other things that we need to talk about.
Yeah.
So we're ending. We're about halfway through August now.
Yeah.
Which means we're getting just that much closer to seeing you guys. But that also means that our fall pricing is going to be coming up soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Fall
so-
pricing, it ends October 13th.
Yeah.
So if
If our guests want to get their, our attendees want to get your passes before then, just make sure that you get them in and online as soon as possible because that price is going to go up on November 1st.
it'll go up to $60 for a weekend, which is still a bargain.
Oh yeah. I
Oh my
mean,
god, it's a bargain.
I can't even tell you how much we spent for our AX badges. I mean,
I don't want to know.
no, you don't. But I mean, Michael, what are they going to get when they, just by buying that pass and coming out for the weekend? I mean, they're going to get to see you guys, and they're going to get to experience Hottest Men in Anime, some of Amanda's contests that she's been working so diligently on.
Mm-hmm. And if you've got a little extra to spend, there are 150 VIPs still available.
That's very true.
Yeah.
And those VIP badges are going to get some pretty awesome perks this year, from what I heard.
I've heard that too, down the grapevine.
Yeah.
So I know they always get a T-shirt.
They're going to get a little bit of merch, some exclusive Holiday Matsuri VIP merch, and I think we're going to work in some other perks as well.
Sprinkle it in.
Zach, do you have any insight?
Yeah,
on
we
some
have some more things that we have planned for Holiday Matsuri VIPs, so you guys are going to be able to get a lot of stuff from it, which will help out. You guys don't have to wait at the door to get in. You get the hour free before everybody else in the vendor room. And you get the front row seats for any of our main and special events, which is fantastic because you get to see a few events that some people on the stream are more interested in right up front, which is fantastic. I mean, you don't have to wait in line. That's the big thing.
Yep. And again, there's 150 VIP still available at $175, which again is still a bargain.
Yeah.
Bargain.
Yeah, it is. Especially with all those different perks that they're going to get.
Just,
oh, gosh.
Well, I actually have a VIP room finally this year.
Oh,
yeah.
Announced that from Greg. We're going to have a VIP lounge this year. We're excited about that. That's a
news to us.
I didn't know.
Breaking. Listen,
What
breaking
is the
news.
VIP lounge?
We'll go into specifics on another stream.
We'll go into more specifics on another stream, but I'm sure you guys will have access to it. I mean, come on, you're guests, so
I pop in there now and again.
Yes.
I'm sure, and which I'm sure any of our VIP guests that buy those badges are going to absolutely love that if you guys do pop in there when they happen to be in there.
Surprise.
Maybe Cecile will be a little bit more tempted now. I see that comment there, Cecile.
Attempted to get a VIP. Someone asked, T's the best, Yeah. Oh, Emily, yes. Contest applications for the cosplay contest and the cosplay showcase will go live October 9th, or not October. Oh gosh.
You're going to give everyone a
the 19th of this month. Monday.
August.
It flies by so fast when you're planning. You're like, oh, the next deadline, and then suddenly that deadline's upon you, and you're like,
right.
And if you want to go one above VIP,
there's something above a VIP.
There's something above VIP.
I think somebody mentioned this before.
We did. We mentioned it last stream. There's only one left. It is called a Forever Festive Pass, which means you will get VIP for the lifetime of the convention. Every year, you will get VIP guaranteed. You already work for the con.
Man. I guess I can't have that.
You are ineligible.
All right.
Again, so
that just means that somebody else has got that chance.
Yeah, it is a $600 price tag, which again is still a bargain for the lifetime of Holmat.
Yeah.
And you get VIP.
And
so,
I mean, if we do bring this pass back in the future, it's only going to go up. So
it is. The price will only go up.
Now's the perfect time to grab that ticket.
And because we only give a limited number every other year or so. Is when we do the
festivals. Yeah, we bring in the Forever Festives. We don't bring them in every other. It's kind of like we spread them out. And so if you want the last Forever Festive Pass that we're announcing, you're gonna want to buy them now. Because after that, we don't know when we're going to release them again. Right now, they're $600, and you get VIP forever. So you get all you have to do. It's like, I want my VIP. You just hand in your ID, and then you get your badge. You don't have to wait in line or anything like that for the entirety that we are running the convention forever and ever and ever. So, which is good.
Yeah.
And
we hope it's a long, long, long time.
Oh yeah.
Long,
it's gonna be a long time.
We're gonna be old and gray.
Old and gray.
We're already getting there.
Screen like, no, we'll get younger, prettier people to do it.
We'll retire. They'll take over.
Just do the reboots, the Batman reboots, the gritty Batman reboots. Not the Holiday Matsuri we deserve.
But it's the Holiday Matsuri we get.
Exactly.
And as we're talking about passes, we have new this year an option to ship your pass. So if you buy a ticket, you can pay, how much extra is it?
15.
15? Extra. And it will be shipped to your house. So you can walk into the convention, walk past registration, wave at everybody in line, and go straight into whatever you want to do.
I'm game.
Yeah. I think that's awesome.
And if I remember correctly, if Yeah, it's $15 for the entire order, and if you order more later, it still applies to that same order.
Yes, it's done via email.
Yeah, so if you select the same email, then when we ship them, they will all go to that same address, and you'll have to order it once. So it'll make it a lot easier for everybody. It's $15, and it gets you all the badges that are attached to that same exact email.
And Maggie, yes, the lines were very long last year. That's why we're stressing the ship your badge option.
Yep.
And if you come after Reg is closed, you already have it. You can go straight to whatever you want. Hottest fan of anime, I'm looking at you. So, but yeah, I know other conventions who have done this before, who have shipped their badges, and it's amazing. Speaking from personal experience, having my badge shipped to me and being able to just go from the start is amazing, and it's such a relief.
It really is, because then you get to go and see the guests sooner. You get to go interact and see your friends, meet new people, meet new friends, and just have a good time.
Jared, let's be real. You get to have more time to get ready in your cosplay. It takes a lot to look that good.
I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
We'll get you there.
All right. I'm more worried about seeing Michael and Brandon.
I mean,
personally, I want to see them. I want to
I'm biased.
see some of my friends.
It takes a lot of work to make this look good too. But if you get a VIP pass, you can sit in the front row with us at the Hottest Minute Anime.
Welcome to a 45-minute plug of Hottest Minute Anime.
And I'm pretty sure we just sold out of tickets. Tickets are available now, Nancy.
Yes.
All you have to do is go
at the
online,
website,
and you can pick up any of those tickets, including that Forever Festive Pass, if that's the one that you want to take up.
Again, there's only one of those left.
One left. Yep. One left.
Yeah, if you want the holidaymatsuri.com, I'll post the links in registration for you guys, as well as all of the links that we're mentioning on here. So.
Yeah.
All right. So I know you guys have been to Artist Alley before. What were some of your favorite things that you saw the last time you guys were here for Artist Alley? Because we still have, we've got the Artist Alley application opening up on Friday.
Well, no, they're open still. They're open to this Friday.
Open through this Friday. My bad.
Friday.
I misspoke. I can't read.
I mean, it's hard.
It is. Words are hard.
That's my saying.
I know. I stole it. All right. So, anyways, Michael, Brandon, what are some of the favorite things you guys have seen over at Artist Alley?
Artist Alley, oh man, it's too many to name. I just love walking through there and constantly being just doing a double take, going, "Oh my god, that's amazing! Oh my god, that's amazing! Oh my god, that's amazing! Oh my god, that's amazing!" And I think one year I'm just gonna have to go through with a shopping cart.
I mean, I can arrange to have one there for you this year, I'm sure.
Yeah, totally.
Can we just have several shopping Sherpas?
Shopping Sherpas.
Like this, I want this.
I'll take this poster. I'll take this Sebastian pillowcase.
That. Put it on my card. Thank you. Next.
Oh yeah, but Artist Alley is always one of the more fun things to do because I love seeing artwork. I love seeing the artwork.
Everyone that's over there is, I was just gonna say, you stole the words out of my mouth. That they're all so talented over there, and we're excited to be able to accept everyone that we can. We wish that we could accept more, but unfortunately, we just don't have that space.
Speaking of space, holy moly!
Earlier
today, we were blown away. So, vendors' booths went on sale at 12 o'clock noon.
12 noon, yes.
They sold out within 97 seconds.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Insane. 97 seconds.
97
we put
seconds.
up the vendor booths for sale, the remainder of them, and yeah, it 97 seconds for it to go through. It was.
How many booths was that?
A ton. There was a ton.
Yeah,
yes,
we
it
had.
Was, it was so surprising.
Yeah, we have an amazing.
All of them.
Yeah, we have an amazing vendor room this year, and I wanted to thank all the vendors for working with us on that. If you would still like to get in, there is the wait list available, so you can go on to holidaymatsuri.com/exhibitors, and you can click on it, and you can get on the wait list. And if there's a spot available, we'll make sure we'll email people and make sure it gets through there. But you're going to want to get on now because there's a lot more people that have gotten onto the wait list. But yes, it was really fast. I was watching it.
Yeah.
I'm at work going da 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 da. Look at my phone. Holy moly!
Right?
Yeah.
That's not what I said, but that's what we're saying for right now.
Gotta keep it PG.
Let's see.
So somebody asked what time will the application be available on Monday?
On Monday, oh God.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Thank you, Greg.
All right,
you're welcome.
Executive decision, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yes. 7 p.m. And once Artist Alley apps close, how long till we find out if you made it?
Switch over this one. They're ambushing me with all these questions. The artist application closes on Friday, and it takes somewhere between 2 and 3 weeks for us to go through the reviews. Our amazing vendor team is going to review all of the applications, and then we have a series of I'm thinking the lottery system. So we go through and we have a series of lottery draws for all of them until we have sold all of our artist tables. Generally takes, last time it took 4 weeks for us to go through the entire system. So probably by the end of next month, we actually might have our artists all figured out.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, so.
All right.
Sorry, quietly handle my water bottle so I don't
Fine.
make a lot of noise.
I'm sorry, you can't be a human.
Darn
You have
it.
to be a robot.
I'm fired then.
What's a convention flask? You're like, what's in there?
Oh, yes. No, this is my water only flask.
Oh, okay.
I have one of those. I do have a convention flask.
So if y'all see Amanda acting a little funny,
My boss is in the room.
I know, so
Please,
is
let's
mine.
not.
but we know what's going on.
Oh no, I have no time to drink at Holmat.
I don't care.
None.
There's just way too much going on.
My drinking starts Sunday night, late night, after everything's closed.
Oh yeah, the dead dog party.
Oh.
Which reminds me, we are still doing staff interviews.
Yes.
So if you have scheduled a staff interview or will we reaching out to them?
I know people have already been reached
Interview?
out to, and interviews have been scheduled. So
We're getting there.
if you have applied for staff and you have not heard back from somebody on staff yet, please be patient. We do have a lot of people that have applied for staff this year, just like everything else. It's kind of crazy how everyone wants to be part of this crazy family.
And it really is a family.
It
It's
is. And
amazing.
that's what keeps us coming back year after year.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
I think that's one of the things that keeps Michael and Brandon coming back whenever they're able to. Is that, they're not
That's
just...
the vibe. You guys are awesome. You're family.
I mean, no, it's really just how to
Very
spend an
well run
anime.
con, and it's awesome. I think all the guests are treated really, really well. So from our perspective, we absolutely adore it.
You're gonna make me blush.
No, Jared, you're amazing over there. It's like you make all the guests feel good.
I try my best.
Yeah.
I really do.
We love you.
And then we brought in Amanda last year, and she just knocked it out of the park with contests. I swear. I mean, it's like, why didn't we have an Amanda before? Like, Greg, why didn't we find Amanda before this?
You did have me. I was in registration.
Oh, okay. Why did we relegate you to that?
I don't know.
Make it sound like registration. I worked Reg as well. Like that is a...
Listen, Reg is a beautiful spot. It is.
They-
It is the place where you get to see everybody come through the door.
Yep.
They did
Almost this
a
year.
bang up
Almost.
job on making it. I mean, Eventbrite crashed on Friday, but the thing was that right after that, they went through 4,000 people in just an hour. That's
Yeah.
a lot. I mean, it was.
is.
I have to thank all of the registration people for how much
The-
work they did.
The Reg team is hands down one of the hardest working teams, and I love being on Reg. But I love cosplaying contests and more, and so I'm really excited to be in this position for a second year. So yeah, thanks for having me back.
I mean, I've been in guest relations since my first year. That was actually the year after I met Michael. Yeah, I've just had a great time. I mean, honestly, Michael was probably the reason that I got started in all of this.
Aww.
Meeting him that first year and going out to dinner.
Right,
Crazy experience that was. With
Oh,
Rain
I
in
remember
his.
that takes me back. That was so much fun.
I know, Rain in his strawberry smoothie. I wonder if he's watching right now.
Diane from the Facebook Ethers says also for vendors and artists, there will be no notice of rejection.
Yes.
If you will get a notice if you get it. If you don't get the spot, then there will be no notice. There we go. I have said the thing. My phone went, hello, say it. And I went, okay, I will.
All right, so I mean, the last really big thing that we've got to talk about real quick before we can actually get into the fun stuff with you guys is the panels. We know that a lot of people have submitted a panel application, and I think we're pretty close to that. Has that already shut down, Zach?
So the panel application has already shut down. Well, actually, any panels that you submit now will just go to the wait list. Anything that was submitted before August 1st is added to the, is basically going to be considered as part of the first run, and that's what we do. We're actually having a little panel party on Saturday to go through all the applications, so we're going to review every single one of those applications and make sure that we have a really great schedule this year. And I've looked over probably about 30% of them already, and a lot of them are great. You are going to, every single one of you that has made this panel host is making it harder and harder every year because you get some great panels that are out there, and I can't wait to see exactly how we're going to build this schedule, honestly.
Ooh,
I know.
it's going to be a long day on Saturday.
It really is. Well, I mean, throughout. Oh, well, yeah, on
Well,
Saturday
we
for
could go through
for
and read them all.
panel party.
Yeah, the things though that we have changed in order to kind of facilitate a few things. We have 6 normal panel rooms, the things that you normally expect. We have an additional panel room we've added to it, so that makes a 7th. And then we have another one we're going to announce on another stream on that specific configuration on what it's going to be. But it's going to be a really great focused one that I think that everybody will like. So on the next stream, we're going to announce
Excited
what
for
that
that.
is.
I'm really excited for
Yeah,
that.
that
That
one
one's
is
gonna
going
be
to be
so
really
cool.
great, and we have some really great things planned out for it.
Yeah.
My jaw dropped when I was told what it was, and I was like,
It was one of those things that when I was communicating with a person about it, we're like, why haven't we had this at Holiday Matsuri for like 5 years now? And it just kind of clicked, that kind of thing, where it's just like, oh yeah, we should probably have this. And yeah, I thank that person as well. I talked with Greg, and we kind of fleshed it all out. So next stream, we're going to announce this amazing thing. So we're just trying to figure out the last details, and then we can go ahead and make those announcements.
yeah. That's the hardest part, sitting on all the secrets. That's the hardest.
No, that's the best part. You get to tease everybody. I don't know about you.
Not when all of my
No.
friends go to Holmat and they all know that I have the inside track, and they're like, hey. And I was like, go away.
I know. I literally stopped talking to some of my friends just because I don't want to tell them something that I'm not supposed to tell them yet.
I always go when they're like, so what guests are coming? It's just like, they're going to be good guests. They're going to be great guests. You're going to want to come to Holiday Matsuri. And they're like, so who are they? They're people. They sit down and they communicate with you. And they're like, why aren't you going to tell me?
Is that true? Do you sit down and communicate with us, guys?
Yes.
Brandon, you seem a little unsure of that. Like, I think so.
I think that's in the general, very vague way of describing what they do.
These guys do so much more for us as a
Oh.
convention.
Yeah.
I mean, they're here to meet all of their fans, but they're also here to help provide some content. I mean,
And have a
every
good
year
time.
we do an all voice actors panel. And 2 different editions. One's just a traditional, here's the voice actors, here's a Q&A, and then the other one is more holiday themed, and everyone kind of talks about some of their holiday traditions and what's going on with them that they really just enjoy throughout the holidays. So yeah, but we also got a lot of other things planned for this year with all of our guests. We definitely can't wait for that to happen. That was kind of sinister. I mean, it's.
Listen,
wishing them
you
a
know.
Merry Christmas, and you get this like sinister little laugh.
Listen, you always know that I'm the naughty.
I know.
Okay, we got that.
If Jared is the nice, I am naughty, and that's how it's gonna be for the rest of time.
Yep.
I'm sinisterly planning all of the fun that people will have.
I just imagine that you're just gonna go around giving everybody coal, and I'm gonna be going around behind you giving everyone candy canes and tissues.
I'm the elf that no one finds. Everybody's always looking for me. I'm the elf that's like, oh, I'm here. I've solved something. Bye.
Yep. I mean, and we need that. We need that in our life.
I just need to be like wearing an elf costume during Holmat Surge.
Done!
Oh, okay.
Get
Now
to
it's
making
apparently
it
it's gonna
now.
be a thing. Great.
Yep.
Yep.
You said it. It's a thing.
It's on the internet. It's
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
That makes it real.
stone.
Hold on, I can rewind 30 seconds.
Do not dump this audio.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I
Get
saw
Tatum to
somebody
cosplay.
asked about guests and if they were able to recommend guests. Yes.
Yep.
You can definitely recommend a guest. You can find the request form on the website, and that is going to be under the guest application page. And, or no.
Yes, I'm gonna put the URL on screen for everybody in the chat. So it's holidaymonstery.com/guest requests. And so if you want to request a guest, we always accept those. It allows us to kind of see what we all want, because we honestly thrive on your feedback. That's the big thing at Holiday Monstery, because we can't make our convention better by learning unless we learn what you guys would like to bring to Holiday Monstery. So we try to work around what you guys request, what you guys feedback, and it's very valuable when people message the page and email us and everything like that. So please continue sending your feedback. It's amazing.
If you don't give us your feedback, we don't know who to invite. We wouldn't be able to bring these guys back if it weren't for you guys. So thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they like it too.
Bring us back.
Baby, come back.
You can blame it. Okay, I'm stopping. It's like habit now. If someone goes, "Baby, come back," you just want to finish the song.
Right.
And I'm just like, time and place, Amanda. Time and place. This is neither.
Thomas, you can submit the request for any type of guest. It does not have to be specifically an English voice actor. It can be a cosplayer, a content creator. It can be a Japanese artist. It can be a cosplayer from another country. If you have a guest that you're interested in bringing, go ahead and submit that form, and we'll see if that's something that we can do.
It's a rolling form, right?
It is.
Everything carries over.
It is. The guest request and the guest application are both rolling forms. So, and we do look at them. We do go back and check previous years' requests and applications to help decide who we're gonna go and invite for future years.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and get some questions going. I'm sure you guys all have a lot of questions for Michael and Brandon. So if you do, we can see them on. We've got Facebook and YouTube that we have access
Twitch.
to. Can they send questions on Twitch?
Yeah,
Yes.
so if you could you can on any comments for Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, we'll see them. They'll see them on screen, and we'll be sure to ask our guests on here. I mean, what would you guys like to ask our amazing guests over here?
Oh, we've already got a question from
I
Facebook.
got a question.
Maggie Michael says, "Would you ever cosplay with your dogs?"
Oh yeah, and heart.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what would you cosplay with your dogs?
What would I cosplay with my dogs? Oh, I don't know. I think. Yeah, exact. Okay.
What we would cosplay.
Go for it.
The 100-acre wood. We were saying yesterday that Gus is Tigger
Oh.
and Genji is Eeyore.
That's totally their personality types.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I will be Rabbit.
Oh, you'd be a perfect rabbit.
I would be perfect for Rabbit.
I want to be Piglet.
Oh! Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
It is.
It's not really your
It's not
personality,
really my
though.
personality.
You're
I'm
more.
Tigger.
You are more Tigger.
You're more like Tigger, but we
Yeah.
can't have two.
We can't have two Tiggers.
Let's see,
It's
we've
like
got-
a mini Tigger.
Actually, okay. How about you?
What
can
about
be
Roo?
Tigger and Gus can be Roo.
That's funny, Roo.
Oh, yeah,
There you go. There
that's
we go.
precious.
Problem
Teamwork.
solved.
I like it.
How about you, Amanda? Do you have any dogs?
I don't have a dog. My mother has a dog.
Oh.
Her name is Lucy. She's adorable. I have a cat.
Oh.
Her name is Dinah, after Alice in Wonderland's cat. So
Okay. I have a dog.
she is my baby. You have a dog?
I do. His name is Toaster.
I love that name.
I'm pretty
love
sure
that.
I don't think I've ever gotten anybody that said that they didn't like his name, and I wish I had like a really cool story about it, but no, my old roommate just spun around the kitchen and that's what they came up with was Toaster.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean that's a story.
yeah, but not a very good one.
So Cecil J. Charlatan asks, how hype are you for Hottest Minute Anime on a scale of 1 to 20?
How hyped am I for what? Say it.
Hottest Minute Anime?
Pretty high.
Pretty high.
On a scale from 1 to 10?
1 to 25.
Oh, 1 to 25? Oh, 30.
I'm gonna say 43.
43. That's very precise.
I was kind of hoping you would have gone 42 just for the
No,
reference.
because I'm even more hype than that.
Oh wow!
And Christina Rodriguez says, "Oh, where'd it go?"
Where?
I think she said, "Yeah, congratulations on your engagement, base."
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Um,
Like, see, it's true.
let's see,
Close to
Lark.
me in Paris, right across the street from Notre Dame.
Oh,
I'm sure that was just perfect for you guys.
It was great. It was so great.
gonna
So,
set up feeling.
all right. So, how was Paris when you guys were there? Like, tell us a little bit about it.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
was gorgeous.
It's Brandon's third time to go. Third time.
Yeah.
And my
third or fourth.
first. And
Okay.
we had a great time. We got a room near the Louvre, so we went to the Louvre multiple times.
Oh my gosh.
Within walking distance, because you can't do the Louvre just like in one day.
it's
You have
too
to go
much.
back
Definitely
and- And that's advice for anyone that wants to go to Paris and like go to the Louvre. You can't just go to the Louvre. You have to have like a game plan. Like, okay, like scope out which pieces you want to see and then find them, and you'll see some cool stuff on the way to find them. But like, you will never, you can't get through a third of that museum
No.
in a day.
You start experiencing art fatigue.
Oh, you do.
Mhm.
You're like, this,
do.
this is brilliant.
I
This
mean,
is
it's
brilliant.
a
everything is
gigantic
brilliant.
collection, and you're like,
I
oh,
feel hopeless.
there's
I
the
can't
stuff
go
from
on.
ancient Egypt. There's the stuff from ancient China, and then how we go into there's now the Impressionists, and
The world is
there's
so
the Mona
big.
Lisa. Yeah,
Can't
it's
do it.
crazy.
Can't do it.
So we went, I guess, about 3 times over the course of the 2 weeks we were there.
Okay.
We also did the catacombs, but we did the catacombs in kind of a special way. Rather than go in line with a bunch of tourists, we went on a private tour with just us and a guide. And we went down to a lot of places that the general public doesn't get to go.
So it was
So it was
like
really
us and
kind
a
of-
private guide alone in the catacombs of Paris.
We like all the
sometimes.
bones in the ossuary and stuff. It was super cool. We were down there at night for about 3 hours,
Yeah,
something like
a little
that.
creepy. Cool.
It was creepy, but it was really, really awesome. And food. Just find yourself a cafe. Sit
all the food
at
is
the
good.
cafe,
All of the
and
food.
all the food, the drinks. There's not a bad place to eat in
Oh.
Paris as far as
I
we're
know.
concerned.
I haven't
Yeah.
been. It's
Oh
on
my
my
gosh,
list to
we
do.
need to go.
I do.
I was there last year, and I sent you guys a picture of that
Oh yeah.
the guy with the little Frenchie in the park.
Yeah.
But oh, it was so good. Wait,
Yeah.
so
We do have a couple more questions, and we have
Yes.
5 minutes, so we got to.
5
lightning
minutes.
round.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Sorry, guys.
Lightning round.
We're getting distracted.
What is your favorite Disney or Universal ride or attraction?
Oh, mine's
Hogwarts Castle.
Yeah.
Hogwarts.
See that?
I lost my keys on the ride and I didn't even care. I had to call a locksmith and they had to come rekey my card. I didn't care.
It's
It
great.
didn't matter because it was that good.
Well,
Wow.
That's my favorite as well, but like the Haunted Mansion at Disney World is my second. It's like a
Haunted
very close
Mansion.
second because
I
it's very
know.
close to my heart. It's just a classic ride, and I love everything about the Haunted Mansion.
It was
are you
perfect.
are you excited to try Hagrid's motorbike ride or motorcycle?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a new one. Yes, we gotta go. Yes.
Sorry, Brandon's
So-
blue screening
Harry
right
Potter,
now.
it's real. I was thought of you all along, Harry.
You're a wizard, Brandon.
Listen, we're all still waiting for our acceptance letter. We're still waiting.
Oh wow! So much
Yep.
for lightning round.
Right. All right. So now last week when we were announcing you guys, when we were announcing you, Michael, I can't talk now. We told everybody about the ghost stories, and they want to know, what is your favorite ghost story from Ghoul's Intentions?
Ghoul Intention.
Ghoul Intention, sorry.
Oh man, I do a podcast now. I co-host a podcast with Jamie Markey called Ghoul Intentions, where basically we pick different topics each week, she and I, and we try to scare the heck out of each other with all our like haunted research, and of course it's us, so we're also very silly, so it's like spooky and funny. But man, we take reader submission or listener submissions rather, and we read them, and it's really awesome. I can't pick a favorite. I'm so bad at much fun doing that podcast. Jamie and I decided to do it because whenever we get together, we always have a couple drinks and we start telling ghost stories inevitably. So we're like, we should be recording this. So honestly, the podcast is just us being us, and there's a microphone.
Okay.
Good to
Okay.
know.
Now, another guest would like to know, Goddess of Anime 2 on YouTube would like to know, what is your favorite holiday and why?
Favorite holiday? I know yours.
Oh yes.
What's yours?
Mine is surprisingly the 4th of July.
Oh.
And that is because I lived in Japan for a little over a year. And before I left, I was like, America, whatever. And then when I lived in a foreign country and all of these things that I totally took for granted were not a thing over there. So Thanksgiving, not a thing. And it just felt so empty on Thanksgiving. And like Christmas felt empty. And like 4th of July, there were no fireworks on the 4th of July. I love fireworks. It was you know, so
Yeah.
that when I got back, I was like, America, I want steak. I want green beans.
I want free refills.
One steak salad and mashed potatoes. And so, July 1st. July 4th, not
Okay.
July 1st.
July 1st.
July 1st is when you first get to blow up stuff, and then you go to July 4th, and then you blow up more stuff.
Yeah, it's a progression.
Yeah, it's.
July 1st, Canada Day?
I don't know.
I just think.
I don't know, whatever.
I like Halloween.
Yay, Halloween!
I like Halloween because it's like, I don't know. I like being glam goth, and it's the one time of year I can do it and people don't look at me weird.
So
You deck out the apartment every
I do.
year
Oh,
for
I do.
Halloween. I come home and I'm
our
like,
place
what
looks like the Haunted Mansion before I'm
happened?
done. I'm like,
Where-
here's
I mean,
the-
why isn't it right now?
Huh?
Why isn't it right now? Why isn't it right now decorated? I mean, it's only like
I have
3 months
I have a
away.
our dog. I don't like to jinx myself. I feel like if you decorate too early for Halloween, you're just asking for trouble.
So
Hot.
So I won't. Yeah, it's too hot. It's too hot to like have everything like swathed in spider webs and like cheesecloth. So
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that
So
one.
what's your guys' favorite holidays?
I'm very partial to Christmas. Christmas has just always had this special place for me, for my my entire family. We've always had multiple Christmases as well, because my parents were divorced growing up. So it was always sometime at Dad's house in the morning. Then Christmas Eve was always at my grandma's house on his side, and then a little bit in the afternoon we'd go to my mom's house, and then in the evening time on Christmas Day we'd go to my other grandmother's house. So
Wow, that's a lot of houses.
it was always a lot of food.
You get like
Still was a
bonus
lot of
Christmases there.
Oh my god. Christmas just lasted forever. And I mean, getting to see my family is just, it's one of those things that I just have always loved. And my family's it's really spread out.
Yeah.
So
what about you, Amanda?
So, my favorite holiday is St. Patrick's Day.
Ah.
My birthday is the day after. So I just turned it into like a 2-day long bender.
Drinking.
Birthday bender.
Just like a continuous.
And my last name's McClellan. So
Ah.
it's kind of all like right in the same vein. Yeah. St. Patrick's Day. It's a weird answer, but that's why.
It's a perfectly acceptable answer.
I mean, I didn't expect for Brandon to say 4th of July.
Listen, 4th of July is awesome.
Oh, it is.
I'm a fan of fireworks.
I love
all day,
fireworks
every
too.
day.
I've never really expected somebody to say 4th of July is their favorite.
What about you?
I'm just going to have to give a +1 to October 31st. I'm sorry. Just Halloween is really good. And, I mean, come on. Cheap and free candy sometimes. I mean, why not? I mean...
So my mother's birthday is Halloween. It's on Halloween. So it's always Halloween, but I also have to stress about getting a gift.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Ooh, it's a multi-layered day for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would suck.
So,
Agreed.
Yeah. Well, I think it's 8:00.
Yeah, I mean,
It
it
is.
has been a fun time. We've been hanging out with the amazing Brandon McGinnis and J. Michael Tatum.
Yay!
We have two amazing guests that we're bringing here, and as always, we have Amanda McLelland and Jared Conaway, which they have decided to host instead of my ugly mug over here.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, and then we got
Don't be so hard on yourself, Zach.
No, I mean whatever. And then we got Greg that's hiding over in the corner. Come on, Greg, over here. He's been hiding in the corner the entire time, making sure that the stream has been going.
There, I just
so.
blocked your lights, and so
Yeah.
Yeah, there
it's because my headphones didn't
He's
reach.
actually which is a good thing. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you can go onto our website for any more information. You can message us on Facebook, and we will be responding to it. We have an amazing social media team that is managing all stuff. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you the next time. I think we have one in 2 weeks. So.
2 weeks.
Come
Oh,
back and see us. These guys won't be here. Wait, where are they? Are they over there? No,
Oh,
they're
we'll
over
see you
there.
at the con.
Yeah.
yes, we will see you at the con.
All
See you
right.
all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Mwah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Now just comes the time when everybody talks over it, and there's like 30 seconds before I can stop the stream, so that way people.
Yeah.
And that way it actually has the ending card on there and everything like that. It's
I
been a
don't, I
fun.
don't know how those things work. You'll have to
Oh,
show
yeah.
me sometime.
Yeah, it's.
I'm sad I will not be here for.
Oh.
Oh no, I might because we're doing it on Wednesdays now.
Yeah, we do it on Wednesdays.
Okay, it'll just be rough.
I'll be
it's,
you, Amanda.
It's well, I probably can be here. I'll be sleeping for my drive to Dragon Con.
Okay.